Hello, my name is Wave Chow, a 20-year MDRT Honorable and Life member from Hong Kong. I would like to ask a question that's worth $1 million. What do you take when you go out on the street? Let me read your mind. Cell phone, keychain, wallet. You are right, but the answer in my mind is a sales talk. If you forget to take your belongings, you may have a little bit of hassle. Yet, if you forget to prepare a sales talk, you may miss the chance to close the deal. That's possibly worth $1 million. Today, I want to share the sailboat concept on selling, especially geared for selling to the middle class. It's a short but powerful concept. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Mr. Prospect, do you know what the latest financial planning concept is? Insurance? Are you talking about insurance? Yes, you are right, but that idea belongs to the 80s. Wait, are you referring to a savings plan? Great, you are really well informed about the development of the industry, but that idea belongs to the 90s. Oh, okay, I know. You are referring to an investment plan? Fantastic! That's the idea which all millennials are familiar with, but that is also outdated. Regardless of the answer, it is important at this point to tell the prospect that his understanding is already outdated. By repeatedly disagreeing with his answer, it creates in him an interest in hearing what you have to say. If the prospect is not interested, he will not listen to you, even if you repeat your message. I find it effective to speak only when the prospect is interested in hearing what I have to say. The latest financial planning concept is sailboat. Since you are interested, I will present it to you. This is the sail. This is the boat. This is the life ring. This is you and your spouse. You are the captain of the sailboat on a voyage to reach your goals in life. The sail of the sailboat represents investment. The boat represents savings. The life ring represents insurance. Mr. Prospect, if you have the opportunity to design your sailboat, would you design your sailboat in such a way that the sail is large but the boat is very small in comparison? Or would you design your sailboat in such a way that the sail is very small but the boat is large? This is a sail, not a flag. Mr. Prospect, can I ask if you have friends who love to invest, from speculating in the stock market to property investment and margin trading, to buying accumulators, but these friends have no savings at all. It is as if their sail is too large for their small boat. We envy them when the market is bullish, but once the stock market crashes, we no longer hear from them. Do you have friends who fit this description? The answer is not important, but what is important is how you respond. Would you happen to be the kind of person I've just described? Silence is a power. Wait for a reply. No, I'm not. Congratulations! I'm glad that you are not that kind of person. But do you have friends who are so conservative and so afraid to invest that they keep all their money in the bank as savings? Yes, some are like that. Of course, these friends will be very safe because their sailboats will not capsize. However, they will face a particular problem. Do you know what that problem is? The sailboat will travel very slowly? Yes, that's right. The sailboat will not be able to reach its destination if it is too slow. Do you have friends like that? Or are you that kind of person? Maybe. The best proportion of a sailboat is like this one. Mr. Prospect, as the captain of this sailboat, are you ready to set sail? I think so. No, not yet, because you only have one life ring, whereas there are 2 passengers on the boat. If something happens along the journey, who will you save with this life ring? yourself, or your spouse. It will be safer for your family if you have one more life ring. Now that you have one more life ring, can I ask if you are ready to set sail? No, not quite yet, because you are still missing a rudder to steer the boat. The rudder represents financial planning. Financial planning is important because it helps us achieve our goals and attain financial freedom. Financial freedom is defined as F. Finance, R. Retirement, E. Education, E. Estate, D. Disability or disease, O. Obligation, M. Mortgage. Which of the above factors are more important to you? Please rank them. Here's an example of how your prospect might rank them. Mr. Prospect, would you like to achieve your financial goals? If yes, may I have your ID so I can record your details? That's the end of my talk. But I would like to remind you, if the sail is not attached to the mast, then it's just a piece of cloth. If the mast does not have a sail, then it's just an ordinary pole. If no action is taken toward the goal, then it's no different from a mirage. Remember, my name is Wave. I'm the person who can help you ride the wave of success in our industry. I hope that everyone here can achieve TOT and COT this year. Thank you very much. 如果你鍾意今集內容，記得 like 同埋 subscribe 啦，仲要選 all 添。如果對你朋友有用，歡迎 share。我係 Wave Chow，下集見。